Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Abdul Razak bin Hazman. The name of the title is National Library Student. Thank you, Dr. Rosnita binti Ismail, for teaching us. This is the Swedish National Library. For example, this is a picture of the Swedish National Library. This is our group member. My name is Abdul Razak bin Hazman. Number matric is 1211942. Introduction. The National Library, Kungliga Biblioteket. Government agency under the Ministry of Education, headed by the National Librarian, Karin Gronvall. In 1661, Sweden introduced a legal deposit act. It required all printers to deliver one copy of their material to Kungliga Biblioteket. Today, it has preserved Sweden's cultural treasure. In 1483, Sweden's first printed book, Dialogus Secretarium Moralisatus, was the first book ever printed in Sweden. KB owns 2 copies. Written in Latin, it is a collection of cautionary tales and moral fables. This religious dialogue between the various creatures of creation provided preachers with a good sources material for popular teaching. And in the late 1900, the act was expanded to include sound, moving image and video games. The Electronic Legal Deposit Act was added in 2012. Our ever-growing collection currently holds over 18 million items. Most of these are stored in the underground storage rooms.
Hi, let me introduce myself. My name is Atika Hanim binti Azman. My matric number 1211949. Let's continue with information services. About Alken. Alken is search service for archives and collections at the National Library of Sweden and Umeå University Library. Here, you can find everything from letters, manuscripts, photographs, and drawings to special book collections, ex-library stamps, and audio-visual material. In Alken, you can do a keyword search by archival descriptions, name, institution, terms, geographical location, and genre. You can also browse with the same criteria. It has an overview which summarizes what type of material they contain. If you want to study the physical material, you have to do it on location at the respective libraries. Some of the documents have been digitized and are available to download for free in Alken. With time, more and more digitizations will be made available. Alright, what can you find in Alken? You can find private archives, which means documents left by persons who have been important to Swedish cultural life and Swedish cultural history, and from organizations and families who have been active on the cultural scene. Next, you can find artist archives, which means collections of specific artist pictures, drawings, and paintings. You can also find special book collections, which means thematic collections about books and book productions, which means rarities, book covers, book binding, and book printing. And the last one, event-based collections, which mean analog and digital material collected from specific events. The second information services is SweepUp. SweepUp is a comprehensive database and platform for accessing scholarly publications produced by Swedish universities and research institutions. Here are the main points. Firstly, comprehensive database, which means SweepUp serves as a comprehensive database and platform that provides access to scholarly publications from Swedish universities and research institutions. It offers a centralized repository for academic output from Sweden. Secondly, accessibility and visibility, which means SweepUp aims to promote the visibility and accessibility of Swedish research outputs by offering access to a wide range of research articles, conference papers, doctoral theses, and other scholarly works across various disciplines. The last one, facilitating knowledge dissemination and collaboration, which means WIPAP plays a crucial role in facilitating knowledge dissemination and collaboration within the academic community and beyond. Users can search for specific publications, both by author, institution or subject, and access full text content when available, thereby advancing research and innovation. The third information services is Film Markivat SE. Film Markivat SE is a website where you can watch and explore Swedish films and cinematic content. Sure, I will highlight three main points. Firstly, connection with National Library of Sweden, which means Film Markivat SE is associated with the National Library of Sweden and contributes to the preservation and accessibility of Sweden's cultural heritage, particularly its cinematic history. Secondly, preservation efforts, which mean the National Library of Sweden plays a central role in collecting, cataloging, and preserving various forms of media, including films and audiovisual materials, and Film Markivat SE likely operates within this framework to ensure the proper preservation and dissemination of Swedish films. And the last one, collaboration and professional standards, which mean Film Markivat SE likely collaborates closely with the National Library of Sweden, which professional standards in archiving and cataloging. This collaboration ensures that the website benefits from the resources and expertise available through the National Library. The fourth information services is Manuscripta SE. Manuscripta SE serves as a digital catalog dedicated to medieval and early modern manuscripts in Sweden. It provides comprehensive information about these manuscripts, including their content, provenance, physical characteristics, and historical significance. Researchers, scholars, and enthusiasts can access detailed descriptions and images of manuscripts, facilitating the study and appreciation of Sweden's medieval and early modern literary heritage. Next, Manuscripta SE contributes to the preservation and promotion of Sweden's cultural heritage by digitizing and making accessible rare and valuable medieval and early modern manuscripts. By providing online access to the manuscripts, the platform ensures their long-term preservation and enables a wider audience to explore and engage with Sweden's rich manuscript tradition. The digital catalog enhances scholarly research and fosters international collaboration in the study of medieval and early modern literature, history, and culture. Next, Manuscripta SE serves as a valuable resource for academic research and education, offering scholars, students, and educators a wealth of primary source material for studying medieval and early modern Swedish history, literature, and culture. The platform enables users to search, browse, and analyze manuscripts according to various criteria, such as date, genre, language, and location, facilitating in-depth study and analysis. Through Manuscripta SE, users can access high-quality image and detailed metadata, enriching their understanding of Sweden's manuscript tradition and supporting interdisciplinary research and teaching initiatives.
Information Service. The National Library's mission is to collect, describe, preserve, and make available all publicly produced and disseminated material in Sweden without evaluating its content. Additionally, the library hosts a vast collection of foreign research literature, primarily in the humanities, covering topics like history, literature, and art. We continue to Regina. Regina is a comprehensive search service for the National Library of Sweden's printed material and a number of external databases. Here, you will find both printed and digitized material from the National Library's own collection, but you will also find electronic resources that the National Library subscribes to or that are openly available on the internet. You can order and borrow Almost all material at the National Library is stored in storage and must be ordered in advance. Then we'll pick up the material at the specific production times. Material with a Swedish connection but must be read outside in one of our reading rooms. Most of our foreign literature can be borrowed. Are you new to KB? To order and borrow material, you need to register as a borrower. Once you have signed up, you can place order right away. You then pick up your library card at KB. You must be over 18 years of age and be able to show a valid photo ID. Database. The National Library of Sweden offers access to a large number of external databases with a focus on humanities and social science. These are searchable in Regina. Some databases must be read on-site at the National Library and some you have access to from home. Open access. Many articles and research publications available in Regina are freely accessible, denoted by an open padlock symbol indicating open access resources. SMDB. The meaning of SMDB is the Swedish Media Database. It's a research service for the audiovisual collection at the National Library of Sweden. It encompasses information about television, radio, video, movies shown in theaters, CD, and multimedia. The database includes most Swedish broadcasts and publications since 1979. Along with other material, users can access detail about approximately 10 million record hours in SMDB. As a researcher, you have access to the National Library audiovisual collections, and your findings can benefit others. Access to watch and listen to this collection is available if you are a researcher. The third method you can doing research for artistic activities, an author or journalist, and writing a university level paper of thesis.
Next, my name is Nurul Hidayah binti Ahmad. My matric number 1211959. Alright, I will explain about information facilities. The National Library of Sweden has provided a website for the general public. The name of the National Library of Sweden website is Kungliga Biblioteket. First, this website offers multiple languages to the general public, including English, Arabic, and others. So, this website consists of its functions. For example, provide borrow books, can access digital collection such as e-books, journals, and articles. Additionally, within this website, they can ask for help if there is an issue regarding book borrowing or any other problem. Then, this website informs about the opening hours. Lastly, this website has downloadable application. Besides this library facility is open to the general public and serves as a great study space. Next, the public people can borrow prints, manuscripts, maps, images, posters, and gain access to the television and radio, broadcast, music, films, and other multimedia at the library. Lastly, the library has reading rooms for silent reading of their collection.
Here are the references that my group used to search the information about National Library Sweden. Thank you for lending your ears. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.